Well, alright everybody, welcome back to another episode. Thank you for clicking on this one. You obviously know what's going on here, judging by the title of this video. And this is the part 2 that I promised you guys. And I am super pumped about this. But I gotta show you guys this broadhead, because some of you may have missed it and not seen it yet. So this thing is super cool. Let's see if I can get it into focus here. There we go. Very awesome. It is napped. I mean, it is a flint broadhead. They call it the Stone Age broadhead. It's 125 grains, which suits me perfect because I'm shooting a 125 grain broadhead. And this thing is just very well made. If you guys watched the first video that I filmed with this video, you would know that I didn't recover the big bore that I hit with this thing, and I also didn't recover the arrow or the broadhead. This thing, I shot it just before I left the house because I'm shooting the new VXR just to make sure it was hitting in the right spot, and it hit perfect. So I'm stoked about that. I'm also very stoked about this as well. How cool is this? Let's see if I can get this to focus. These are super cool. Kyle made me up one arrow with the American flag fletchings and the Keep America Great Trump 2020 wrap, and I think that we're going to get it done tonight with this little setup right here. think I've still got some pigs around me. I had 4 bucks come through, but they caught wind of something they didn't like and hightailed it. I want to share a little something with you guys this morning. Occasionally I get the question from people like, what do you do while you're in the stand, you know? Like, you're just hanging out. What do you do? You look at your phone? Yeah, I look at my phone. But I have the Bible app on my phone. I read the verse of the day. I have some devotionals that I do and stuff like that. And the verse of the day this morning comes from Romans 8, verse 28. It says, "And we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose for them." So I just wanted to give you guys a little positive word this morning before I get ready to close this video out and we go find this pig. But with everything going on right now in the world, we need some more Jesus. So I'm gonna pack my stuff up and we're gonna go find our pig. It's 7:53 right now, so I didn't exactly get the second opportunity like I was thinking I was going to. The feeder went off and I hear the pigs. I saw them. They were like 30 yards in here behind me, but between me walking down there and getting my arrow and then being in here all morning long, I was surrounded for an hour. It was ridiculous. It's been a crazy morning. This is one of the best, if not the best hog hunt I've had all year. It's ridiculous how many hogs were just surrounding me from every direction. Every time I look up, I'd see one. It's that time of year where all the grays and browse and stuff like that's all burned up and dried off from the hot summer sun down here in Texas, and so that makes everything hungry, and corn's a good option. The whole purpose for me coming in here this morning was these pigs, like I mentioned earlier in the video, these pigs have been wreaking absolute havoc on this spot, and my deer haven't been coming in because of it. And they did come in this morning right over here to my right, but the wind kind of did some shifty stuff, and then of course the blood on the ground and different things that kind of spooked the deer. So the whole purpose of this morning's hunt was to provide a better environment for these deer, and well, I did that. We'll keep these pigs at bay for a little while, but quit laughing, let's go find a pig. I absolutely smoked that hog with that flint broadhead, and I am pumped to try and follow the blood trail and see how it works out. Oh, this thing's covered in fire ants. So what I want to do quickly is I want to inspect this. It is still solid. It's not as sharp as it used to be, and I don't really know how I'm going to go about getting it sharp again. But lost the fletching, got a complete pass through, and yeah, I'm very pleased with how this thing held up going through the pig. Jagged edges, should have done quite a bit of damage passing through, but yeah, we'll figure out here in just a minute. I heard my pig go down, so I don't think it went far. I think I heart shot it, so let's go take a gander here in the woods. That's the first bit of blood that I've found so far. It has been a horrible blood trail, not gonna lie. What makes it so difficult is everything is covered in dew right now. I'm probably, I don't know, 25, 30 yards from the feeder, and it's been tough. I've just been walking around, and I just happened to stumble upon that. So with that piece of information, I'm going to move forward, and I know I heard the pig go down, so it's got to be right in here close somewhere. Really starting to pick up now. Looking good. What makes tracking so difficult in these summer months is, if you'll, I'll show you guys. I'll pull off this leaf right here, and if you look at the edges of it, you see all those dark spots in there? None of those are blood, but it sure looks like it. And also, it was cool this morning, so, and the dew point is very high. So now that the sun's coming up, everything's wet, so it makes it that much more difficult. But we're gonna keep moving forward. So as I moved along, it's really kind of picked up here. It's gotten better. It's not as great as I was hoping it would be, but look here, folks. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Wow. This sow's way bigger than I thought she was. Good grief. Yeah. Perfect heart shot. Of course, it's going to be a little bit lower on this side because I was elevated, but man. What a beast. What a big old sow. We did it. The FLINT Broadhead worked. And it held up, and I can use it a second time. How cool is this? It's probably a, I don't know, about 125, 150 pound sow. She's thick. She's real big, that's for sure. There's my entrance there. I think in total we're at about 40 yards in, so I'm very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. I'm so stoked that it worked out and I was able to recover this hog, because the last one I took with that FLINT Broadhead was no bueno. But this, yeah, this worked out. I'm gonna get her drug out of here and we'll close this video out. Well, you know what, guys? I like filming these outros when they're not in the dark, because it's not often that I get to film an outro not in the dark. I do a lot of evening hunting, and it's not very often that I get to do one in the morning for you guys like this. But it was a great morning, obviously, as you can tell, and this guy right here performed well, very well. I was very pleased with the outcome for the most part, with the exception of the blood trail. Blood trail was non-existent in the beginning. I was kind of concerned, and I just started walking through all these trails right here to my left. Just started cutting trails, looking on the fence, looking all over the place, and I finally was able to stumble upon one little drop of blood, and from there it was decent enough. The added difficulty this morning, as I mentioned, was the dew, the heavy dew point, and then also with all the leaves on the vines and different things in here make it very tricky. It's those leaves that I showed you are a great disguise of blood, so a little tricky, but we got it done, and I am stoked. My plan for this broadhead is to take it home, clean it up. I am going to shoot it again at my target just to make sure that it's still in okay enough shape to shoot again, and then once deer season gets here, guys, we are going to take a deer with this broadhead, and I'm pumped about that. So you have to be sure and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that, and hit the notifications bell too so you get a notification every time that I upload. I'm posting videos like this weekly, and I know that you guys love the hog hunts, and the last 3 videos are hog hunts, so I'm glad to bring this to you. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna get cleaned up, get this pig out of here, and since it is Friday, you guys aren't seeing this video on a Friday, but it is a Friday, and I'm gonna go into work, and maybe sometime this weekend we'll repeat this process and have a good time. But yeah, I will see you guys in just a couple days. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are amazing, and I really appreciate the support from all of y'all. So with that being said, catch you guys in just a few days.